so we're gonna be reacting to shorts again because that video actually did pretty good. So, let's react.
Have you tried everything but still?
My manager was showing me more and more skills in the store, and a big one was talking through the intercom. Attention everyone, the store is closing, so please leave. I can't do this. I would get way too nervous. And that's not the only story I have with the intercom. This one time while I was working, out of nowhere on the speakers, you just hear, "Attention Walmart customers, can I get a, oh yeah?" Hey, get away from there. Some kids managed to get a hold of the microphone for the intercom.
Hey, that was very inappropriate. You guys need to have these things more under control.
Sorry, ma'am, we try our best. And half of the time when Karen's ask for a manager, the manager decides to disappear. Like my dad going to get milk. Poof, gone. Full video on my YouTube.
I'm in trouble! I was considering making a video about how much time it takes for a beginner to mine diamonds in Minecraft. Actually thought this would only take a day. But that's not true! On the first challenge, I died because of this self-destruct mob. What? The second time, I was so interested in the unfamiliar red ore that I ended up drowning. The third attempt also failed again due to creepers and silverfish. What's this? By the way, you know what? It is said that diamonds are best found at eye coordinate 11. This is the fourth challenge. Hardcore mode? Okay, let's try this. Wow! Isn't it a diamond?
What?
Can you put the phone away, please?
Sorry, just a little bit of, things. We just got done with the Thanksgiving/gender reveal party. Let's watch this.
What the? Lapis lazuli again?
Wait, there's the...
What? Well, it took me 17 days to find my first diamond. How long did it take you to find yours?
In elementary school, there was always at least one kid absent every day. Our class never had perfect attendance, except for field trips. Oh wow, 28 out of 28 kids are here. The field trip we had that day was apple picking, and the bus ride there was just as fun as the actual trip. I would always sit in the middle of the bus and talk with my friends. However, can we all agree that the back of the bus would always be the loudest? Oh, they would be singing songs, making jokes, yelling from one side of the bus to the other, and our one friend Andrew was heckling other drivers on the road too. You know, he would stick his tongue out and yell at them. And the teacher would get so mad yelling at us to be quiet. All of us, even the quiet ones. Jeez, miss, I didn't even do anything. Full video on my YouTube.
Mr. Beast's haters are surrounding Jimmy, so Mr. Beast decided to shut the haters down with his most recent video. Starting with those who didn't believe his yacht video. Everyone was saying that the first boat he was on really wasn't $1, so Jimmy made it a point to show you that this $1 hotel room was truly $1. I mean, there's a literal raccoon in the room. And now Twitter is saying that Mr. Beast broke so many rules in past videos, but this time Jimmy got clear permission from the French government to go to the highest spot in the Eiffel Tower, a place where no civilians are allowed. And at number 3 is that people claim that Mr. Beast doesn't do his own stunts. Well, he's never trained with the katana before, and Chris had a hard time with it, but not the goat himself.
Boys, you think I'm gonna be able to do this?
If you like Mr. Beast's last video, subscribe. Mr. Beast haters are...
Will you press the button? You can read books faster than anyone else alive, but if you don't read books regularly, your reaction speed to everything will be severely reduced. Imagine this. One Piece.
What?
10 minutes, shoes on.
Got it.
You can hit the craziest One Piece speedrun that you've ever seen. Just... I understand all the lore. I think we take that one. You lead and complete the first mission to colonize another planet and will be remembered for centuries. But you die after 5 years of living on that planet. You colonize due to bacteria or infection. 100% you take that. You live in space. You create the new world. The new world One Piece. The new world One Piece. Dude, you're going insane, chat. You're going insane. You need to talk to a psychiatrist, a therapist, somebody. You become God, but your mortal body dies. Who cares? You take that. Make new bodies? Dude, exactly. You can make a new one. You're God. You can make the One Piece. You can make the One Piece, guys. Guys, look, One Piece. One Piece. Look, guys, One Piece. Brook One Piece. Brook One Piece. Guys. Woo, One Piece alert. Woo. Will you press the button?
I'm gonna block my Fortnite girlfriend and see her.
Things you should never do in other countries, part 1. Firstly, if you're ever in Ireland or Scotland, never sit in the back of a taxi as it's considered rude. Instead, you need to get shotgun. Next, in Egypt and Portugal, never ask for salt or pepper because they see it as you're telling the chef you hated your food. Now, in Japan, it's seen as disrespect to eat while walking, so sit down and eat your mill.
Yeah,
Gone in
right.
Germany, it's preferred that men sit while urinating, so if you stand up, they'll see you as a bit odd. In India, you need to be aware of using your left hand when meeting, eating, and exchanging money, because it's seen as the dirty hand. I just feel bad for all the left-handed people. Finally, when in Russia, do not smile at any strangers because they see it as a sign of stupidity and mental illness. Things you should never do.
I invented another Minecraft minigame. This one I call Lights Out. Lights Out is a game made for 2 players, a 1v1, where each player is separated into one half of this blast-proof room. From there, each player is presented with a shooting range consisting of 5 different targets, which is also mirrored for the other side. Between the players and the targets, there is also a large pool of lava. This is to prevent them from getting too close. And because of this, I've decided to decorate the shooting range with a nether theme, with each side getting a mix of different nether biomes. So when a target is hit, it stays lit up, but consequently, it steals the light from your opponent's corresponding lamp. So as both players shoot different targets, the corresponding lights will flick back and forth between players. Talking of time, it's time we talked about the time, mainly this giant bar of redstone lamps, and I'm out of time. I can't explain this.
Step 1, get some food. Step 2, bring life on your way home. Step 3, expand your magical life bubble. Step 4, collect resources, but you may die. Step 5, don't lose hope.
Me, plugs in mobile at 1% charge and removes at 15%. Mobile, you won't let me live, you won't let me die.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks goodness you are finally here. Friday, it's been such a long week. Thursday, how is that possible? Me rewatching my favorite show for the 18th time.
Yep.
Me 3 minutes after arriving at work. I want to go home.
Honestly.
12-year-old me. I can read several books in a short amount of time, and have several friends that I see often. I have high hopes and dreams that no one will stop me from trying to achieve. Current me, getting out of bed is hard. Me retracing my steps to remember why I went to the kitchen.
Get food, you dumbass.
How it feels sleeping without alarm and without plans. Me, plugs in.
I'm gonna block my Fortnite girlfriend.
Which video game boss is harder to beat? Oh wow. Do you prefer the male or female version?
Who makes the best fast food ice cream? First up, Dairy Queen. Gotta love the spoon handle. Not much flavor. A little bit expensive. Dairy Queen gets a 6. Next up, McDonald's. I'm just hoping their ice cream machine works. To my surprise, it actually did. Hang on a second. I think this has to get a 7. Restaurant number 3, Wendy's. Can I shoot a small Frosty? They were out of vanilla. Man, I love a Frosty, but I wanted vanilla. 4. Number 4, Burger King. I can't be the only one who didn't know they had ice cream, right? Can I just do a small ice cream? How is this 54 cents? This is the best deal ever. Maybe it's terrible. Let's try it. I don't care about the next one. This should win. I'm giving it an 8. Number 5, Chick-fil-A. I've heard great things about Chick-fil-A. Let's see how it is. Can I choose small vanilla ice cream? Oh, don't you? Oh, thank you so much. She gave it to me for free. A little bit of a weird texture. A lot of vanilla. I think Chick-fil-A gets a 7, and you know what that means. Burger King wins it. Makes the...
So there are 3 kinds of people when it comes to watching a school fight. The first are the ones who run towards the fight to get a front row view. The second are the ones who want absolutely nothing to do with the fight, so they walk the opposite direction. And the third are just the bad cameramen. Throughout middle school, I would always be considered one of the good kids because I would always walk the other way anytime I'd see a fight. However, this one time, I was heading to my bus after school, and out of nowhere, there was a feud. Hey, why you texting my girl, huh? I mean, is she really your girl if she's texting me? Ooh. And out of nowhere, I get sucked in the middle of this fight. And people were swarming us, and there was no way to get out. I guess I'm part of the fight now. The principal, however, stops the fight, and everybody runs to their buses, including me. So am I 1-0 or 0-1 in fights? So there are three kinds of people when it comes to watching a school.
2023 just got even crazier. Part 47. Firstly, after 14 years of operating, the video chat website Omegle has shut down, which is probably a good idea, but I honestly feel bad for the YouTubers whose content literally survives off this website. Next, a 71-year-old man in Africa has not left his house in 55 years because he is scared of women. He's trapped himself in a small wooden fortress since he was 16 years old, and it said he suffers from a disorder known as genophobia, which is the intense fear of women. Now, Japan has just gained another island to their collection after an undersea volcano erupted, creating the island to emerge out of the water, and this island is expected to grow larger as time continues. And finally, an intern working at NBC accidentally leaked the date of Shrek 5 coming out in 2025 on
The new Subway MVP rule.
Here's how to poke holes in someone's story like a lawyer does with a witness.
I know my ex did it. I was across the street when it happened.
Oh, really? What were you doing there?
I was returning a library book with my friend Derek, so yeah, we saw the whole thing.
Interesting, because there's all those trees outside the library. Doesn't that make it hard to see across the street?
We must have been at a good angle.
I see, but is it normal to return a library book at 3 a.m.?
I didn't have any other time.
And hasn't your friend Derek been out of the country for almost 2 years now?
Why are you doing this to me?
You said she's your ex. Is it possible she didn't rob the donut shop and you just harbor resentment?
Why did you cheat on me, Karen?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it's because he's not very attractive, right? Here's how to...
Yep.
Go to the office.
What did I do?
Go to the office.
What did I do?
Honestly. Right over the ass. Stupid cat.
Being in bed at 2 in the morning, I decided to go through my entire area and give people's cars faces. What do you think?
My fudging dog.
Oh my god, she's beautiful.
Yeah, she is. It's not yours. Yours died.
Oh my god, no, actually, just like that.
The two rich kids fighting over whose shoes are cooler. Me wearing light-up Skechers.
Honestly, yeah.
People crediting the heart for our emotions. The heart which is just pumping blood.
Hold on a minute. Sorry, so I have to go. Bye.